course, this truck is fitted with a PJ125 fly jib. This has got 6 extensions on it. Why are we looking at fly jibs more and more?
I think really versatility, the angles that you can achieve, the access, tight spaces, even going vertical and then coming back on the horizontal and fly jib is a real benefit to the truck crane combination. Obviously, to add in the hoist, well, it gives you another sort of a facet, another function for the crane and sort of practical terms for the operator.
I mean, these things aren't just for lifting hot tubs over the back of my house.
Yeah, exactly.
What else are we doing with this? We're seeing installations in industrial areas, factory workshops, delivering to 4th floor, straight through across.
Exactly. I mean, the list is really endless, to be honest with you, with the different applications for the fly jib.
A creative operator can do anything with it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, as I said, the angles that you're able to achieve with the fly jib, the articulation on it between the outer boom and the fly jib, as I say, it really allows the operator to cover all bases.
These are interchangeable between different cranes.
Yeah, they are interchangeable. As I say, if you've got another a PK920, if you've got 2 of them, you would then be able to interchange that one fly jib, between multiple cranes. It wouldn't just be...
Can we put one of these on a 78?
Yes, I believe you can. As long as the boom configuration on the main crane is suitable to obviously your insert on the fly jib, then it should be interchangeable. They do need calibrated together in order, because obviously if you're working with a higher spec crane as a 92 to a 78, then the parameters need to sort of marry up, so obviously everything's still compliant. But yeah, that's as I say, the fly jib, you're not necessarily looking for a massive amount of weight on the fly jib. The fly jib's purely for access, roof truss, steel beams,
threading the needle through a top floor.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Or lifting your hot tub in.
One of the great features of this unit is the ability to operate a greedy bar from the crane remote itself.
Yeah, so what you would do is, on this instance, to get the greedy bar in and out, obviously the hydraulics were running off the leg circuit. This controller actually allows you to switch to the legs, which in turn would allow you to work the greedy bar. So I'll just demo it here. So you've got what you'd call a dead man button. So you would hold that button in, as soon as you let go of that stops that operation. You had a container you were trying to land there, the crane's then live. If you wanted to make another adjustment to this, you would switch over from that button, plus it out slightly.
This will save a ton of time instead of walking back and forth the whole time.
Yeah, definitely a time saver. The convenience for the operator and the likes of this as well is a big plus. The operator to, even if it's not operating the greedy bar, for instance, if the operator loses a slight bit of pressure on one of the legs, rather than having to go around there, switch over the legs while he's still on the crane, you can press that button, go down, readjust the leg, back onto crane functions.